The ocean is vast, endless, and full of secrets. Among its greatest wonders is the moment when a giant of the sea, the whale, gives birth. Unlike many sea creatures that lay eggs, whales are mammals, just like us. That means they give birth to live young, breathe air through lungs, and nurture their babies with milk. The journey of whale birth is unlike anything else in the animal kingdom. It doesn't happen in shallow waters where many creatures are born. No, whales give birth in the deep, often hidden far away from predators and human eyes. It's an event wrapped in both beauty and survival. Whales usually carry their young for 10 to 18 months, depending on the species. That's longer than humans, and it makes sense. A baby whale, called a calf, is born already very large, sometimes weighing up to a ton at birth. For the mother, this is both a physical challenge and a miracle of life. The choice of where to give birth is crucial. Whale mothers often travel thousands of miles, migrating from cold feeding grounds to warmer, calmer waters. Why? Because the warmth helps the newborn survive its first moments, and calmer seas make it easier for the baby to breathe at the surface. As the moment approaches, the mother is rarely alone. Often other female whales, sometimes called aunties, swim nearby, protecting and supporting her. It's a kind of underwater midwifery, a community effort to ensure the survival of new life. And then, as the ocean holds its breath, the process begins. As labor begins, the ocean around the mother seems to change. Her movements slow, her breathing becomes heavier, and the protective circle of whales draws closer. The sea is both a cradle and a shield, holding the secret of life as it unfolds beneath the waves. Unlike land mammals, whales give birth tail first. This is a crucial adaptation. If the calf were born head first, it could drown before reaching the surface for its first breath. By arriving tail first, the calf's head remains safely inside until the very last moment. The process can take hours. During this time, the mother must remain strong, conserving her energy, while the helpers swim around, keeping sharks and other predators away. The deep ocean is a place of beauty, but it is also a place of danger. Every sound, every movement carries meaning in these critical moments. Finally, with one last push, the calf slips into the water, a miracle of flesh and life. The baby is enormous compared to most animals. Some calves are already 20 feet long at birth, yet in comparison to their mother, they are still small, fragile, and entirely dependent. But there is no time to waste. Within seconds, the newborn must be guided upward. Instinct drives it, but the mother and her helpers often nudge and push the calf toward the surface. For the very first time, it will break through the water's edge and take in a breath of air. That first breath is monumental, a rush of life entering the lungs, a sound that echoes like a soft exhale across the still surface of the sea. It is the beginning of a journey that will last decades. The ocean has just witnessed one of its greatest secrets, the arrival of a new giant. The newborn whale, still adjusting to its vast blue world, stays close to its mother's side. Its skin appears lighter than hers, almost wrinkled, as if it is still unfolding into itself. The calf's fins are soft, its movements clumsy. Every flick of its tail is a learning step in survival. The mother is tireless. After the exhausting birth, she now faces the next challenge: nourishment. Unlike fish, whales do not leave their young to fend for themselves. Instead, they produce some of the richest milk in the animal kingdom, thick and fatty, designed to help the calf grow rapidly. Every few minutes, the calf must surface for air. The mother rises with it, her enormous body guiding the way. Together, they break through the water, the mother's blowhole releasing a thunderous spray, while the calf exhales a gentler mist. This synchronized breathing is a bond of both survival and love. In these first hours, danger still lingers. Predators like sharks or orcas sense weakness and opportunity, but the mother is never alone. Her companions, aunts, sisters, or other females of the pod circle protectively, creating a living shield around the vulnerable calf. The ocean is vast, but for the calf, its entire world is now defined by its mother's heartbeat, her guiding shadow, and the warmth of her milk. Every sound she makes, from soft clicks to low rumbles, imprints onto the calf, teaching it the language of whales. These first days are critical. The calf must learn how to swim stronger, how to breathe deeper, and how to trust the safety of its pod. With each passing hour, it grows a little braver, its tail stronger, its body steadier. A new life has begun, and the deep ocean cradles it like a secret. As the days pass, the calf's body begins to change rapidly. From the moment it was born, its mother's milk has been fueling a transformation. This milk is not like what humans imagine. It is thick, almost like toothpaste, filled with fat. Each mouthful gives the calf enough energy to grow stronger, faster, and heavier. In just a single day, it can gain nearly 100 pounds. The calf's once awkward movements begin to smooth out. Its tail strokes become more confident, pushing it forward with bursts of power. The muscles in its body strengthen, preparing it for long migrations that lie in its future. Still, the calf never strays too far. Its mother's shadow is a constant reassurance, her presence like a living compass in the vast wilderness of the sea. Whenever danger approaches, the calf presses close to her, seeking both protection and warmth. The pod, too, plays a crucial role. Other whales help raise the calf. They guide it, teach it, and protect it. This form of communal care, known as alloparenting, ensures the baby learns not just from its mother, but from the entire pod's wisdom. Communication deepens during this stage. The calf begins to respond to the mother's calls, long, resonant songs that travel miles across the ocean. These sounds are lessons, teaching the calf when to surface, when to dive, and how to stay with the pod. Every moment is training for survival. The calf learns to breach, leaping out of the water in playful, clumsy arcs. These leaps are not just play, they strengthen its body, teaching it balance and control. Though it is still young, the calf is beginning to embody the spirit of the deep. Guided by its family, nourished by its mother, and embraced by the ocean, it is slowly becoming a creature of strength and grace. The journey, however, is far from over. The calf has grown strong. Its once small body, fragile and unsure, now moves with rhythm and purpose. Months of feeding, practicing, and learning have transformed it from a helpless newborn into a young whale ready to face the ocean's vastness. Now, a new chapter begins, the long migration. For the mother and her calf, this journey may stretch thousands of miles, from the warm birthing lagoons to the colder feeding grounds of the open sea. The calf must keep up, swimming beside her, mile after mile, day after day. The pod gathers together, a protective wall of bodies. They guide the youngest one, keeping predators at bay, showing him the hidden paths of the ocean currents. Every movement of the pod is deliberate, synchronized, and purposeful, an ancient migration ritual repeated across generations. On the journey, the calf practices all it has learned, breaching higher, diving deeper, and listening to the resonant calls that echo across the deep, the voices of his family guiding the way. The once clumsy, uncertain splashes now resemble the mighty arcs of a whale destined for the open seas. At last, the calf experiences independence. Though it remains close to its mother, every tailstroke now carries a new confidence. The ocean is no longer a mystery, it is home, a place of both challenge and wonder, danger and beauty. And so, the cycle continues. From birth in the hidden depths to the first gallop through the open sea, the story of the whale calf is one of resilience, guidance, and growth. Each generation carries the song of survival forward, ensuring that the oceans will always echo with the voices of these giants of the deep,